As our trout fishing season transgresses out of spring and into our true summer months, water temperatures are naturally going to rise as our days are longer, our nights are shorter, and we have more sunlight available during our daytime hours. What that usually means is we get increased water temperatures that normally aren't as friendly for our trout friends that we normally target during those times. Here's a couple tips and tactics to understand as you will go into the summer season and check out before your angling pursuits take you to some areas that might be too warm, too low, too high, or essentially not friendly to our trout friends that we spend our lives pursuing. Always check in with your local fly shop and their fishing reports before you head out in the water during the summer season. They've got the most up-to-date conditions, reports, water temperatures, water conditions than anyone on the water, especially those with extensive guide services. As you start to see some of those water temperatures creep up in that 67 to 68 degree mark, concentrate on fishing in the morning when water temperatures are at their coolest and those times when the sunlight and the sun is at a lower angle in the sky and not contributing so much heat to that water. Also concentrate on some of those areas that are riffly, rapidy, or that have high dissolved oxygen levels that trout need when water temperatures rise. Summertime's a wonderful time to put the backpack on, pack a lunch, and take a water bottle and head to some of our high alpine creeks, streams, and lakes that are at higher altitude naturally that will have colder water conditions and a lot of dissolved oxygen in it, more so than some of the lower level rivers or main stem rivers. Also, carry a thermometer. Learn how to use it. I carry a traditional thermometer in my boat bag that I can throw over the gunnel and hook onto an oar lock or something like that, and I can monitor water temperatures throughout the day, or these awesome new thermometers, stick-on thermometers from our friends at Kling that can give you something like an instant reading on a boat handle or an oar or anything along those lines. Rope up your leader and tippet diameters to something stronger, and we ask for that just that you're able to land fish as efficiently and as effectively as possible without any more undue stress to them naturally. Get them in the net, revive them as soon as possible, forego the photos, keep them wet, and release them as soon as possible. Lastly, if you do find yourself in one of those windows where trout fishing isn't productive or it's undue stress on our trout friends, there's a couple other options. Check out some of your other warm water lakes and reservoirs for smallmouth bass, carp, any of those other species that thrive in some of those environments. They eat flies too, and they're a great game fish to pursue with a fly rod to mix it up and do something different. And lastly, if it's just not gonna happen, you can always kick back, have a beer with your buddies, and leave our trout friends alone for the time that they need to get through the really warm water periods. So cheers to everyone on the water this summer season. Remember to fish responsibly, remember to do the best thing for our trout friends, and remember to be safe on the water.